Yeah.
Hi, Tiger. A two-parter from me, if I may. Firstly, one on a personal level. I remember writing a story about you some years ago at an Open where you'd moved into your accommodation, and I think the only demand you'd made was for a plank of wood to go in your bed to help your back.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, with everything that's gone on since then, whether there's anything else you're having to do these days, because obviously the rest times to get you up and ready to get out on the course must be quite sophisticated now, perhaps. And secondly, just following on from the LIV and the Greg story, just what do you think, what's your perception that the guys who are being tempted to go over and play for the LIV, what, you got a message for them, or what do you think of those guys who are being tempted?
Okay, that's a lot of questions. Okay. First one, right? Plank of wood, right? Okay. Yes, I prefer sleeping on firm mattresses for my back. Only difference is I just ask for a lot more ice now. Okay, so as far as the second part of your question about the players who have chosen to go to LIV and to play on to play there, I disagree with it. I think that what they've done is they've turned their back on what has allowed them to get to this position. Some players have never got a chance to even experience it. They've gone right from the amateur ranks right into that organization, and never really get a chance to play out here and what it feels like to play a tour schedule or to play in some big events. And who knows what's going to happen in the near future with world ranking points, the criteria for entering major championships. The governing body's going to have to figure that out, and some of these players may not ever get a chance to play major championships, and that is a possibility. We don't know that for sure yet. It's up to all the major championship bodies to make that determination, but that is a possibility that some players will never ever get a chance to play in a major championship, never get a chance to experience this right here. Walk down the fairways at Augusta National. I mean, that to me, I just don't understand it. I understand what Jack and Arnold did, because playing professional golf at a tour level versus a club pro is different. And I understand that transition and that move and the recognition that a touring pro versus a club pro is. But what these players are doing for guaranteed money, what is the incentive to practice? What is the incentive to go out there and earn it in the dirt? You're just getting paid a lot of money up front and playing a few events and playing 54 holes. They're trying to, playing blaring music and have all these atmospheres that are different. I just don't see how, 54 holes, I can understand 54 holes is almost like a mandate when you get to the senior tours. The guys are a little bit older and a little more banged up. But, when you're at a young age and some of these kids, there really are kids, who are gone from amateur golf into that organization. 72-hole tests, are part of it. I mean, we used to have 36-hole playoffs for major championships. That's how it used to be. 18-hole U.S. Open playoffs. That's. I just don't see how that move is positive in the long term for a lot of these players, and especially if the LIV organization doesn't get world ranking points and they don't, and the major championships change their criteria for entering the events. It'd be sad to see some of these young kids never get a chance to experience it and experience what we've got a chance to experience. and walk these hollow grounds and playing these championships.